It does. Speaking of being prepared for anything today, a little caught off guard on how much rain we got in the last 20 minutes or so, but you were right on it. You called it. We've seen a lot of thunderstorms as well. Yeah, that's right. Severe pop-up thunderstorms in the Carpinteria area. Now, the thing that we need to remember, here is a live picture out of Carpinteria, courtesy of our photographer, Paul Mihalik. And as you can see, it's still raining there. Now, with these pop-up storms that we are going to get within the next 24 to 48 hours, the key thing to remember is they're not going to be big rainmakers. They're going to be fast-moving systems. And as you can see, much-needed rain, catching some people off guard who didn't watch my weather report this morning, but that's all right. I'll forgive you. And let's switch to the maps and let's take a look at current conditions out there right now in the Santa Barbara area. 76 degrees out there right now, and we are noticing an increase in cloud cover, that muggy, humid feel. There's a lot of instability in the atmosphere, which is why we're going to get one of several pop-up thunderstorms up and down the coast. Dry conditions out there in Santa Barbara, and here's a live shot courtesy of the Ojai Hospitality Group in Ojai. So far, no storms there, but as you can see, the clouds are billowing in that area. Temperatures out there right now well above average of where we should be for this time of year. A mix of 70s and 80s for most areas, but the main area of concern will be this trough of low pressure. This low pressure system currently making its way north from Mexico, bringing us the humid weather, and with that, all of the instability in the atmosphere, which is helping to flare up all of these pop-up thunderstorms. Now let's zoom into that live picture in the Carpinteria area, and as you can see, we are noticing a lot of lightning and thunder with the system. So several pop-up thunderstorms, they are starting to make its way out of the Carpinteria area. So we are noticing the rain starting to diminish. So it is starting to get lighter. So the bulk of that activity is starting to diminish, but we are noticing this little cell already starting to make its way north into that area. But our main area of concern will specifically be the mountainous areas, because we could see either about half an inch to maybe even more than an inch of rain there. But locally in the cities, not that much. And as you can see in our futurecast model, we are noticing that cell in the Santa Barbara Carpinteria area. Now, I'm not expecting it to make its way westward into the city of Santa Barbara. If it does, it will primarily be centered around the Montecito and Summerlin area, and obviously in the Carpinteria area as well. But then look at what happens at 2:30 this afternoon. It just pops. We are going to get another pop-up thunderstorm in the Santa Maria, San Luis Obispo area, specifically in the mountains as well. Now, these are going to be fast-moving systems, and then by later tonight at around 5:30, it will be centered primarily over the mountains of San Luis Obispo County and the northern part of Santa Barbara County as well. But as you can see, clear, calmer conditions, though, in the Santa Barbara area. But tomorrow afternoon, a lot of instability in the atmosphere, and it's going to be a reversal. So the south coast of Santa Barbara County will get the bulk of the precipitation. Traces amount of rain, maybe even a third of an inch of rain if we're lucky. But like I said, the big rainmaker will primarily be over the mountains, and our main area of concern will be the mountains of Ventura County, specifically in Camarillo, where that Springs fire was. And today, slightly cooler conditions and temperatures than where we were yesterday, but because of that heat and humid and instability, it is going to feel a lot muggier, and with that, more humid, and also feel hotter than what it was today into tomorrow. So slightly cooler, but still a lot of activity out there. Joe, back